Hello there. I have a challenge for you. Name me all the band or ensembles you could think of. I'll give you 10 seconds to think. Or, if you cannot think of anything, relax and enjoy this background music. It's pretty nice. Okay, that's enough. Popular ensembles you were thinking of are jazz, theater opera, Latin music, or even orchestra. But there is one ensemble that people think less of, that is quite ignored. Tons of musicians deem it as noisy, foul, and repulsive, and I'm here to change their minds. That ensemble would be I love marching bands. It's an outdoor activity that involves creativity, diligence, endurance, and it gets the crowd jumping on their feet. It requires multiple levels of oral and theory knowledge to compose music and various visual techniques for the show to be phenomenal. Bands all across the world are spawned by generations of musicians who want to take their musical talent to the next level by auditioning and undergoing extreme conditioning in order to join any elite squad of marchers. And with that talent for music and marching comes untethered pride, long-term relationships, and rewards that are earned. Marching band are one of the few ensembles that brings a lot of community for musicians who love to play brass, drumline, front ensemble percussion, and color guide. Furthermore, it challenges the toughness and resilience of any individual through their spirit, mind, and body. I mean, take a look at this. Shout out to Ryan. You would not believe how much effort is given just for marching band. How many instruments are required to be purchased, rented, mended, and paid for. How many staff members, volunteers, or field directors are hired to moderate behind the scenes of the entire program. How many composers, costume makers, or choreographers are requested to make the show look presentable. As for expenditures, marching directors spend thousands of dollars just for the entire program to show up for competitions or exhibitions. Not to mention that they are sponsored by huge corporate companies such as Yamaha, Fred J. Miller, even the Marines. As for the performers, they are completely submerged in music for a long, long time. And as mentioned before, there will be trials and challenges that will test their spirit, mind, and body. Speaking of body, Marching band doesn't require you to be like a hunk like Mr. Schwarzenegger over here. You can be like these guys. That's good enough for me. Now, how is a marching show put together? Well, anywhere in the world, in a small meeting, some random dude can say, I have a theme for next year's marching band show. It has topics about this and that and the other. Then the second person can say, well, I have a cool melody for the show. I can use MuseScore to make up scores, chord progressions, solos, or any copyrighted excerpts. Then another person can say, well, I have an idea for how the show can look visually in the audience's perspectives. There'll be curves, straight lines, color guard routines, and tons of movement. Then another person can say, well, I know some marchers who can most definitely fill up the role for the show. And then we can find other recruits and hire field directors to polish the show. Bada bing, bada boom, show's complete. If you don't believe me, take a look at this. Marching band taught me that I could be a better person physically and mentally. That's why I've been hitting the gym and getting those gains, working on outdoor technique, playing difficult music excerpts, and resting myself to prepare for next season's marching band recruits. Because I truly know each year, high schools and universities all across the world spawn marchers who are mightier and more talented than me. All in all, marching band is an experience that everyone should be exposed to at least once in their life. To some people, it's a chore, obligation, or a class that they don't want to take. But to me, marching band is a pastime and a side career that I want to invest and devote. I view it as art, an escape from the hardships of life, an opportunity for me to pick up my euphonium and play resonant music for everyone to enjoy. Not only am I excited to new players who are thrilled for each season for band, but I'm also looking forward to expanding my physical capabilities and my musical talents. I could go on and on about why I love this marching activity, but